going on, everybody? Danny back here for another video for you guys, man. I appreciate you guys stopping by the channel once again. If you guys have not, make sure you guys leave a like on the video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button with the notification bell turned on, man. I appreciate all the love and support. Road to 1,500 subscribers. Help me get there, man. We're getting close, man. We're getting closer and closer every single day. So I appreciate you guys, man. If you guys like pro wrestling content, you guys are definitely going to want to subscribe to my channel. Anyway, today's a fun video. I figured we'd check out, man. I found this video. WrestleMania posted it about 8 hours ago. And as you guys know, this coming Saturday is the SummerSlam 2024. It's going to be a big night. We will be here live watching it on the channel. This video is last minute shocking rumors and returns. WWE SummerSlam 2024. I'm interested in seeing what's in this video. I obviously know a couple of the things that might possibly be happening, like Roman Reigns, especially if Cody Rhodes and Solo Sikoa is set for the main event. I could definitely see Roman Reigns returning on that night. We're going to be checking out this video and seeing what else WrestleMania has unearthed in his discoveries when it comes to some news and rumors for SummerSlam on Saturday, man. So, like I previously said, we're going to be checking out this video. If you guys like videos like this, subscribe to the channel. Road to 1,500 subscribers. I appreciate you guys so much. Leave a like on the video as well. Definitely helps out with the algorithm. Check this out, man. Last minute shocking rumors and returns. WWE SummerSlam 2024. Check this out.
Probably the WWE's second biggest show of the year. A PLE packed with 7 matches including 6 title bouts. But what returns and surprises have we in store for SummerSlam? Join us now as we look at the most shocking last minute rumors you need to know for SummerSlam 2024.
Oh, we need to know this stuff, man.
And hit that notification bell for daily wrestling
make sure you guys subscribe.
Follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Also check out our new videos on WrestleMania XL.
Let's go, man. Let's check out these rumors.
Number 1, a real night of champions. A SummerSlam features 7 matches,
actually
2 less than last year's show, but one with every singles title on the line. With the exception of Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa, every title match seems like a change is not only possible, but likely, which makes this a truly high-stakes PLE. Number 2, a warm-up for a 2-night SummerSlam. Now, in some ways, this SummerSlam will not be 2 nights. It's going to be 2 nights in about, I believe, 2026, in Minnesota. It's already been planned and already been announced that it's going to be 2 nights. This year's not going to be 2 nights, but it's possible that 2025 could really be the year that transition gets put into place. So we could very well see SummerSlam 2025 being 2 nights. So it's kind of weird that they announced 2 nights is going to be in 2026, but they have yet to announce anything about 2025. So that's why I'm guessing that it could possibly be set in stone for next year that it's going to be a 2-night event. I don't know. Slam is a warm-up to WWE's plans to expand it into 2 nights. Expect some OMG moments, including turns, surprise returns, and stellar matches on a major stage. You may recall the report that the WWE had Sami Zayn retain the Intercontinental Championship over Braun Breaker at Money in the Bank because the promotion wanted Breaker to win the title on a grander stage. If Breaker, who's been pushed as nothing less than a monster, does win, it will definitely add weight to the argument. However, it does raise the question of whether the WWE is marginalizing certain PLEs if it fosters a belief that major title changes should only occur at major shows. That goes against all of WWE's unpredictability and makes it more formulaic, which is a bad thing in hindsight. But what do you guys think? Number 3, the biggest SummerSlam yet. Just how successful will this year's SummerSlam be at the box office? The WWE has been doing record business, and while the Cleveland Browns Stadium hasn't sold out just yet, WrestleTix has recently noted that I expect to see heavy movement from now until the day of the show, especially as the 100-level stuff comes down in price.
Couple days left.
More 300-level sections on the hardcam side. In addition, Dave Meltzer recently commented in the latest Wrestling Observer newsletter that this will end up as the largest gate for a non-WrestleMania show in North American history, and the second most attended SummerSlam behind the 1992 show at Wembley Stadium in history. It looks like there's no end in sight to the WWE's blockbuster box office hauls, which should only help the company further when it negotiates right fees with the cities that want to bring the WWE events to town.
If you guys have been watching my live streams over the last week or so, you would know how excited for the show that I am, because I pretty much talk about it, throughout my streams. I feel like this is, going to be, a second WrestleMania this year. Just because it's, so big. You know what I mean? There's so many possibilities, You know, we haven't seen Roman since WrestleMania. What is he gonna do? You know, Solo Sikoa on Friday Night SmackDown pretty much was like, you know, if Roman doesn't like the way I'm running things, you know, he can talk to me personally. So, I mean, with Solo Sikoa saying that in the video package to before SmackDown went off the air on Friday, that pretty much indicates, like, yes, Roman he has to return on Saturday. You know what I mean? That's pretty much what that says to me. He has to. There's no, you know, maybe he returns, you know, following week on SmackDown. No, he's got to return in Cleveland.
Number 4, the return of Roman Reigns. Now, fans have been speculating on Roman Reigns' return ever since he disappeared from television following his WrestleMania 40 loss to Cody Rhodes and Solo Sikoa then seizing control of the Bloodline.
Now,
while there was some talk that Roman could return before SummerSlam, the death of Roman's father, WWE Hall of Famer Sika, seemed to put this on hold. Whether or not that's the case, like many wrestlers at his level, Reigns has stepped up as needed regardless of personal matters. He is expected at SummerSlam as the WWE begins their build for a confrontation between Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa. But there are 2 pressing questions. Number 1, what direction does the WWE intend to go with Roman going after Solo? And number 2, which wrestlers will Reigns assemble to confront Solo's version of the Bloodline? Knowing the way the WWE likes to let storylines play out, drag out sometimes depending on your point of view, some fans and pundits believe we won't see Roman versus Solo until WrestleMania 41, or even at least the Royal Rumble. But that doesn't mean Roman and Solo are going to be on the sidelines, however. Look for confrontations between Roman and Solo's forces as Solo ducks and dodges a one-on-one match. As for Roman's allies, wrestling fans know that babyfaces have selective amnesia.
Bro, this is gonna be so good, man. I can't even put into words. It's gonna be so good, man. You know, seeing Solo Sikoa being as dominant as he is, Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tongaloa, Tama Tonga, like, you know, power bombing the wise man, Paul Heyman, through the announce table several weeks ago. I don't know if the Cleveland Browns stadium has like a roof on it or whatever. I've never been there. I don't think it does, though, from like a lot of the pictures that I've seen. But if it had a roof, the roof would literally come off the building. Now, the only question is, should Roman come back as the big dog right away? Or do you think that's a story that they should build towards? Do you think Roman should come back and, you know, seem like he is on Solo's side? And then, you know, finally slowly have it unravel. I feel like it'll be a bigger surprise if Roman shows up and he still has the Tribal Chief music. You know, he's still, you know, the same badass he was when he was WWE champion. You know, I just think that'll be a bigger pop. Maybe he comes out like that, you know, Solo Sikoa, you know, he thinks that Roman is still on his side, and then Roman Reigns, you know, Solo Sikoa maybe turns around and Roman Reigns just fucking spears the hell out of him. I don't know, man. Like, there's so many possibilities, and I want to know what happens, man. I can't wait.
When it comes to teaming with former foes, regardless of what a heel did to them before turning babyface. That does leave the door wide open for Roman to team with just about anyone, whether it's former Shield teammate Seth Rollins or even Cody Rhodes. Chase Roman for a year before finally capturing the...
Bro, can you imagine Roman teaming with Cody Rhodes, man, after everything that him and Cody put each other through? That'd be wild, man. Go all the way back to the beginning of the year during the WrestleMania press conference. But I mean, it's a possibility.
The Undisputed Championship.
There's so many
Roman versus Team Solo War Games match seems inevitable, so expect to see Roman recruit some major players. In addition to Cody and Seth, although Seth may be preoccupied with CM Punk, a recent live event match has fans thinking a former Bloodline ally could reunite with Roman, none other than honorary Uso, Sami Zayn.
Yep, Sami Zayn
reunited with Kevin Owens in Japan, defeating Tama Tonga and Tongaloa. And now some fans believe that Sami could help Roman out if called upon. This would give Sami something to do, build off the popularity of Sami's run in the Bloodline, and give Roman a reliable ally. There are other allies for Roman, but let's examine those who could potentially return. As number 5, we could...
Rock 100%. I feel, deep down inside of me, The Rock 100% is the one giving Solo Sikoa the orders to do what he's doing. I do believe, because you need a higher up in order to appoint somebody else to Tribal Chief. If it wasn't Roman, then who was it? It has to be The Rock. There's no other option here. It has to be The Rock.
Could see the return of Paul Heyman.
Paul Heyman
took a hell of a beating from Solo Sikoa's Bloodline for refusing to acknowledge Solo as his Tribal Chief. A SummerSlam return is highly possible, which invites the question, who will Paul bring back as backup? The WWE Hall of Famer has always been portrayed as crafty, so there's no way he's confronting Solo and his gang of thugs alone. Heyman returning with Roman Reigns has been discussed by fans, and it makes sense for the two to reunite. But what about the return of Jimmy Uso? Well, some fans believe Jimmy Uso will return, ensuring that Roman doesn't fall to the numbers game. Jimmy has had enough time to sell the injuries inflicted on him and plenty of reasons to want revenge. Now, it has been reported by Pro Wrestling Next.
Tama Tonga is the one that took out Jimmy Uso. The night Tama returned, or debuted rather, Solo Sikoa gave the orders to get rid of Jimmy. They demolished him. Solo Sikoa, or I love you, brother, and then fucking gave him the hip attack, sent his ass packing. Bro, this storyline, like it's been sort of domicile over the last couple of months or whatever, just because Roman's not there, Jimmy got taken out. Like, there's only so much Solo and Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu and Tonga Loa can do because they're lacking star power. You know what I mean? Solo Sikoa, he's getting there, but he's not the draw. He's not the big star that Roman Reigns is. He's not the big star that the Usos are. He's not the big star that Sami Zayn is. You know what I mean? So one thing that the Bloodline has really been lacking, not just like, you know, some interesting story or whatever, although I slowly like what they're doing, integrating a lot of new people. I love that they're giving Solo Sikoa this opportunity to prove what he can do. Shit's gonna fucking be insane when Roman comes back, and I really want to see this confrontation.
Says that Jimmy Uso has been medically cleared, and he could return to action at any time now. Whilst there is no details on his exact return, this would seem like the best place possible to have Jimmy Uso return as a baby.
But do we have Jimmy return the same night as Roman? Or do you have Jimmy return maybe the following week on SmackDown? You know, Bloodline 2.0, that's what a lot of people are calling them. Maybe they do something to set Roman up in some way. Roman's going to need backup. You know, who on SmackDown is going to be willing to help him after everything? Jimmy Uso. Jay's on Raw currently. Sami's on Raw currently. So it's not like they could do a run-in and help. It would have to be Jimmy. No offense to Paul Heyman. He's a GOAT. But, I mean, he's not going to do anything. He's going to fucking, you know, do his weird facial expressions on the outside of the ring holding those fucking beads. You know what Paul Heyman fucking does, bro.
Babyface allying with Roman Reigns. Well, what about the return of Brock Lesnar?
No, we're not seeing Brock Lesnar.
As incredible as it may seem, Brock Lesnar's name has come up as someone.
I heard that WWE was advised not to affiliate themselves with Brock Lesnar until this whole Vince McMahon lawsuit is finished. So I don't think we see Brock Lesnar, bro.
Paul Heyman could bring back in as backup. There's the obvious question of whether the WWE's legal department will clear Lesnar as he's dealing with apparent guilt by association due to the Janelle Grant lawsuit against Vince McMahon, Laurinaitis, and WWE. While the recent talk of WWE's legal eagles refusing to clear Lesnar could be a way to disguise his return, so we won't know about Lesnar's return status until Saturday. However, Dave Meltzer has reported in Wrestling Observer newsletter, WWE's lawyers had advised against bringing Brock Lesnar back. Number 6, Bloodline versus Bloodline 2.0.
Bloodline versus Bloodline 2.0, bro.
This Saturday,
I feel wholeheartedly that's going to be the War Games match
against
in
Cody
November.
Rhodes, making it look like he's all alone as the rest of Solo's Bloodline show up. Then a parade of entrance themes will play as Heyman brings out his allies to confront the Bloodline 2.0. This could make for one of the biggest pops in recent memory as fans get the confrontation they've been waiting for over the last 3 months. Number 7, the final boss. Now another rumor raging online
final
is
boss,
that The Rock
bro. It just came out. I want to say a day ago. It just came out that The Rock finished filming his Shatter Machine movie. So The Rock, as far as I know, he could return. He could return on Saturday. He could return on Monday. He could return on Friday. He could return any day now. But do you really bring him in without having anything to do? I don't think we see Rock until maybe November. Closer to Survivor Series. Maybe not even until January, until closer to the Royal Rumble. You know what I mean? Either way, we have to see The Rock at some point. Because I feel wholeheartedly, and I talked about this earlier, that he's the one giving Solo Sikoa the orders over the last couple of months. He's the one that ordered him to take out Jimmy. He's the one that ordered him to hire, you know, the Tongans and Jacob Fatu. The Rock is going behind Roman's back, giving all this power to Solo Sikoa. That's what I feel, bro. That's what I feel, man. There's nobody that's going to change my mind.
Show up at SummerSlam. Although there's no reason to believe that the final boss will wrestle for the rest of the year, he's recently completed filming his latest movie, and a SummerSlam appearance, which doesn't have to be physical, is very possible. If The Rock does return, will it be to help out Roman Reigns, to reveal himself as a true power behind Solo Sikoa, or something else? Whatever the case, a Rock appearance will send proverbial shockwaves throughout the WWE. Number 8,
man, I
the
feel like
abundance
that's
of returns. Now, incredibly, there are other possible returns besides various parties involved with the Bloodline. the first being Alexa Bliss.
Alexa Bliss has been I did hear Alexa Bliss is training, man, trying to get ready.
And the timing for
she
her
just had a baby a while ago, so, you know, trying to get her body back to where it was.
Some fans feel that Bliss joining the group is inevitable, while others feel that it may be a little too obvious at this point. Another is Charlotte Flair. As the Queen has been sidelined after undergoing surgery from major knee injuries, but rumor has it her recovery may have gone faster than expected. Flair is always at the front of any WWE program, and like any major return, SummerSlam is a fantastic venue for getting things back on track. Flair was also recently seen at training.
I've been hearing that she was going to come back months ago,
ready to get back into the ring. Whether the WWE doctors have cleared her is another story. And
didn't fucking Ric Flair have like an interview or something, like I want to say like 3-4 months ago, and he was saying that, yeah, Charlotte's or he said Ashley, but we all know who the fuck he's talking about. He was like, yeah, her recovery is, you know, going a lot faster than expected. You know, you can expect her back anytime now. That was 3 months ago, man. If she was doing so hot, you know, recovery wise, what's taking her so long to come back? I feel like the first thing on her bucket list is gonna be being affiliated with this whole Jade Cargill thing, man. That's what I think is WWE's gonna do. It's gonna be horrible.
Raquel Rodriguez. Although Raquel Rodriguez may be returning soon from having to deal with mast cell activation syndrome, it seems more likely the WWE will save a return for TV, so a return isn't eclipsed by the big returns involving Alexa or even Charlotte Flair. Number 9, a twisted turn. A Dominic Mysterio turning on Rhea Ripley and costing the Eradicator her shot at Liv Morgan's women's championship is expected. But still, there is also talk that Finn Balor, who has been very cozy at times with Liv Morgan and has seen at least once
going to be joining Judgment Day. Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley are going to be leaving.
Any romance between the two, although it would be a wild twist. And this could just be simply Balor tiring of Ripley's presence of being the true leader of the Judgment Day. Now, one of the biggest clues of a turn was on Raw. When Liv Morgan trashed the Judgment Day locker room, she scratched out all the members bar one, that being the demon Finn Balor. Was this a massive clue on what could happen at SummerSlam? Both Finn and Liv have had a brief history together as they tagged together with AJ Styles in 2022, so could they reunite once more? There's also another wild card, the possibility of Jey Uso coming out to thwart Dirty Dom's interference, allowing Balor to sneak in and get the job done.
I think Jey Uso is going to be affiliated with the Bloodline storyline, man.
With Seth Rollins serving as a special referee for CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre, some fans wonder if the Visionary will turn heel and cost Punk the match. Now, we feel it's unnecessary, although possible down the road, as the WWE can recreate 1997 SummerSlam match between The Undertaker and Bret Hart, where guest referee Shawn Michaels accidentally clobbered The Undertaker instead of arch-rival Bret Hart, giving Hart the win and the WWF Championship. Rollins missing McIntyre and hitting Punk can also set up a Rollins versus Punk feud the WWE was reportedly planning for WrestleMania 40. But there you have it, folks. I will look at the most shocking rumors.
Those are some shocking rumors, bro. All right, let's just sit here and talk for a minute, man. We're pretty much all in agreement that Roman's going to be returning. I definitely think that's going to happen. I think Dominic is going to be turning on Rhea and joining Liv Morgan, or having Liv Morgan join Judgment Day. I do believe Rhea's leaving Judgment Day, Damian Priest leaving Judgment Day. Now, is Gunther going to be winning the world title? The big question. The question that's on everybody's mind. Is Gunther going to be walking out of Cleveland, Ohio, the world champion? I think yes, unless WWE wants to do it instead of having it done in Cleveland, having it done at Bash in Berlin, in Berlin, Germany. Closer to Gunther's home country. I guess, you know, I mean, the pop that he'll get in Germany is fucking insane. There's so much, man. There's so much that's going to be happening. We will be here live on the channel watching SummerSlam together, and you guys are not going to want to miss it. So if you guys want to join the live streams, join my channel, all that stuff, man. Building a great community here. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button with the notification bell turned on, man. Road to 1,500 subscribers. I appreciate you guys so much. Leave a like on the video on the way out. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
I'll never let you go. Fly through the stratosphere.